Anyway, the train blows its horn. Seems like it's coming up to stop somewhere. The train slowly pulls in. No, sorry. I missed a part. As the train pulls its horn, right, the barren wasteland outside seems to fade away into lush greenery. There's moss, there's trees, there's bushes, right? And as the greenery comes up, the toxic gas fades away, right? It seems that anything that's green, like trees, grass, moss, anything that's natural, seems to form a natural protection from this toxic gas, right? Around any bushes or foliage, around any foliage, there is a protective bubble, right? That keeps the toxic gas at bay. So as the landscapes gets more and more green, the gas gets further and further away, right? And then you start to see buildings out of the train window, and you pull into a very dilapidated, very rundown train station, right? Hold on. Plus, add files. Now, I've used AI to make all these pictures. That's clearly a different train, but don't worry about it. You can see all the toxic gas there in the background. Trains pulling out the toxic gas and into the train station, right? KD and Sol and Ginger give each other a look, and the woman and her son, the woman says, well, it was nice talking to you. I'm sure I'll see you in the queue for the checkpoint, right? Train pulls up and everybody starts getting out of the train. What are you gonna do? Oh my god, this is only 10 seconds long. That's not really any use. Katie, you're in a wheelchair, and obviously Sol and Ginger are your guards, your helpers, so they push you around. Do you just want to get off the train? Do you want to stay on the train? Do you just want to get off where the crowd goes? Do you want to sneak to the back of the train? It's up to you. You do whatever you want. Yeah, Sol, your chats are coming through, yeah. Right, cool. KD mumbles something to Sol and Ginger in their native language. Sol and Ginger look out the window, and out of the window they see a checkpoint with some armed guards. In order to exit the train station, they would have to go through these armed guards. This checkpoint, right? And they're not too happy about that. So Sol turns around and says, "No good, boss," in his language. And wait, hold on, I've got a wee picture of the checkpoint here. Excuse me. Sol turns around and says, "No good, boss. You all decide that once the whole crowd has vacated the train, you try and sneak to the back of the train unnoticed, right? Now the guards are coming onto the train, starting at the front, to check to make sure there's no stragglers left behind, right? Because they want to know what's going on here. Jump on the train. You hear from the front of the train. The guards coming on. Anyone else? Anyone else on this train? Declare yourselves. So I don't know how you do it, but with these two Goliaths, but you sneak through the compartments right to the back of the train, and you get out the exit at the back of the train onto the train tracks, right? Now you're hiding there, and Sol again takes a little peek into the train station. Ginger goes a very quiet. Has a wee look into the train station, and he sees the mother and the child. Now the mother's looking around, she's very confused. I think she's looking for you guys. And when she sees the guards coming off the train, the guards have now checked the train, there's no one left. The guards come off the train, and the mother goes up to them, and she's saying something to them. What do you do? Sol says, "Leave now, boss," to KD. All of a sudden, you hear shouting from the train station, and the guards jump onto the train tracks and start heading down. Sol's turning around to KD, saying, "We need to leave now. We need to leave now." KD says, "Not yet, not yet." He's looking at his watch. I don't know. Maybe he's wearing a watch. Do watches exist in this world? Let's see. Yes. He's looking at his watch. He says, "Not yet, not yet." The guards are getting closer and closer, and Sol's saying to KD, "What do we do? What do we do?" And KD, still looking at his watch, says, "Not yet, not yet." Guards get closer. They're pointing their guns at the train, saying, "Show yourselves, show yourselves," because they've figured out that you guys are hiding behind the train, right? They've got guns, Saul. Yes, they've got guns. But the guns shoot. They don't shoot bullets. Don't worry, Saul. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. Don't worry about it. He just says a very loud unga bunga. And KD looks at him and says, "Oh well, I guess that's it. I guess that's that then." The guards come round and they see you, right? You're pointing your guns. The guards are saying, What are you doing back here? Why didn't you come through the checkpoint?" KD's still looking at his watch. He seems to be very interested in the time. Ginger says, "Unga bunga." The guards say, "We don't understand what you're saying. You in the wheelchair, do you speak Eon?" Which is English in Eon. Oh, tensions are running high, trying to intimidate them. KD, what you saying? KD, what you going to say? KD puts his finger up and says, 1 minute. The guards say, "Listen, you're not getting a minute. You need to come with us now. We need to figure out what your whole deal is, right?" They're trying to get more guards to come down from the train station because they're quite scared of these two Goliaths. Even though the guards have guns, the Goliaths, they can cause a bit of a problem. And then, all of a sudden, right next to them, there's a huge crash right next to the guards. They're all knocked off. They're all knocked onto their ass. KD says, "Right on time." Where is it? Here we go. A massive metal rock the size of probably a van crash lands right next to them on the train tracks.